beautiful sight to behold. Lady Liberty standing majestically over the waters of New York Harbor. Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Well, for a long time for the New York fans, going to see a Knicks game was an exercise in masochism, but they've turned it around in a big way, and now this is a tough place to play for a road team.
Now Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Wood. Westbrook kicks to Smith. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Smith. A three ball. It's rebounded by Hayward. And Clark, that's what winning's going to do for you. The Knicks had the second best home record in the East last season as they won 31 games here.
Well, you know, Kevin, there's so much mystique here in this building. Everybody loves to play in New York. It's the mecca for basketball in this country. And when NBA players come into New York, they can't wait to play against this Knicks team. And the Knicks, they want to defend their home court. Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Here's Jordan, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
You know, one other thing you have to appreciate when it comes to him is his skill on the low block. Terrific footwork, nice up and under fakes, and he's got a tremendously soft touch.
I think Westbrook may be the most explosive player in the game right now. I mean, you've got Wade, Kobe, Derrick Rose, but I think Russell Westbrook, with his speed and quickness, is probably the guy right now.
It's Harden with the drive, tries a three, and it's blocked. Jordan against Durant. To the paint, here's Mobley, and he jams it with authority.
Some hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert.
And Westbrook really a freak athlete. Clark, a terrific dunker.
Yeah, he's a guy you would just love to see in the dunk contest, Kevin, but he says he's more of a game dunker and might not shine in the exhibition type format, and I can understand that. The dunks that Russell does in games are so vicious and so posterizing that it's hard to create that same type of tenacity and energy in a contest. So I think there are some guys that are more geared towards dunking in games than winning dunk contests.
Jordan with some nice D.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you see a player have to come out of a game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. But D got there too late, and he'll go to the line.
You look at Harden's career, he was a gifted scorer at Arizona State, but with a slow start in his rookie season, and playing with 2 of the best players in the league in Oklahoma City, people seem to forget that he's always been a player who can light it up.
And James Harden, the first ever draft pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder after the move from Seattle, certainly. To see him go so soon in his NBA career as he was reaching stardom had to be tough for fans, and we know Clark certainly for his team.
I agree wholeheartedly there, Kevin. And think of all the fans who wore fake beards on their faces, even buildings in OKC with beards adorning them. So Harden wasn't just a great player. His image was almost a mascot for the team as well.
Well, look at Steve, Clark. He's got the fake Harden beard on right now next to us. I mean, geez.
Beard the beard.
Clark Davis struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
The Knicks making a switch here. Kleber is checked in. The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Westbrook gets a screen from Kleber. Westbrook dishes to Kleber. Passes to Wood. New York moving it around. Kleber. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that, Clark, and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Back to Harden. There's the dish to Smith. Smith missing again. Charlotte has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Russell. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Steve Clifford has 13 years of experience as an NBA assistant coach with stops in New York, Houston, Orlando, and Los Angeles, and now as the new coach in Charlotte. I think he's the guy that's going to do well there.
And Clifford, the 6th head coach in the Bobcats' 10-year history, Steve.
Well, he's a defensive-minded coach. Always been highly regarded around the league. I think he's going to make a good impact in Charlotte.
Now, here is Smith. Back to Westbrook. He feeds it to Kleber. Off target from three-point range. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Ripped away. And they're on the break. And there's the pass to Jordan. And it's blocked by Kleber. The shot's good from McDaniel.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Here is Harden. Outside Westbrook. On the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jordan with it. He has 7. He dishes it to Russell. Again, Russell missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both free throws good from Smith. Charlotte in the lead. And here's Russell. Makes the lead pass. Mobile. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to.
And so it's New York with it. After the basket by Charlotte. Smith kicks to Westbrook. On the 3 off target.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Back to Jordan. The high post shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jordan's got 9.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Smith for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's 7 points for Smith.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Used the screen and took it all the way.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 5. Feeds it to Smith. The 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Westbrook against Jordan.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Mark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
The Hornets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Russell against Westbrook. Russell dishes to Jordan. Drills the elbow jumper. Jordan's got 11 points.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Westbrook drives in. Smith outside. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Russell Westbrook suffering a torn meniscus in his right knee after the collision with the Rockets' Patrick Beverly in the first round of last year's playoffs. Really just derailed the Thunder's hopes for a championship.
Now, here is Russell. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hornets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And I think another key will be, can they continue to knock down that mid-range shot? They've been very good here early.
Vincent's checked in for the Knicks. Going back to Westbrook until that knee injury. He never missed a game in his 5-year NBA career. Clark, the longest consecutive games streak in the NBA.
How about going back to college and high school? Didn't miss any games there either.
Right.
Remarkably durable. So this is really his first experience with a major injury, Kevin. Knowing him, though, and his tenacity and his desire to be great, I think he's going to be able to respond just fine.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
Here's Vincent. He kicks it to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Russell with the rebound. Hornets leading by 5. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
There's the lob to the hoop.
How sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite cross to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
That was nice. Just a gorgeous assist.
Beyond the arc. That's good. Jordan's got 16.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Russell missing.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
It's Harden with the drive. Count the bucket. Here's Jordan. 16 points for him. Unloads. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, as you know, Kevin Durant is a real gym rat, a guy who just loves the game of basketball, and he enjoys studying the greats. Maybe his favorite? Durant smiled. Larry Bird is a guy I like watching. I watch film on him all the time. I like his approach to the game, his competitiveness, how low maintenance he was. He played hard. He played for the love of the game, and that's what I've got. Guy's one of the best small forwards in league history. Not a bad role model.
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Vincent, covered by Smith. Pass to Vincent from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Here is Hayward, defended by Wood. Rejected by Wood. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Speed. No good. That would have tied it. Charlotte leading by 3. Pass to Bullock. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Vincent. 6 points for him. The tray. It's rebounded by Hayward. Into Smith. Tipped. And now the Knicks on the break. Shot from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. And the Hornets with possession here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Number 21. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That is a pretty finish. The defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
The Knicks making a switch here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Knicks trailed by 4. There's Grimes, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And so it's Charlotte with it. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he's as smart as they come defensively. No matter who he's guarding, he knows what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and he forces them to do things that maybe don't suit their game.
And also, if you watch him on the defensive end, you can see how tough it is to screen him off the play. I mean, he goes through it, around it, or under. He finds a way to shake off screens.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a 3-point game. That ties it up. 5 points in the game.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And so here is New York. After the basket by Charlotte. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Durant. Shot off the pick. And that one's good.
When he came off that screen, the defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here is Hayward. He has 5. Number 21, defended by Durant. Number 7. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. A floater. A shot. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Lots of room. The Knicks pull it in.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Number 5. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Wood. 6 points for him.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now, here is Smith. That's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Grimes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Here is Hayward. Puts up a 3, and the shot is good. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. From deep, shot is off, and the Hornets now going the other way. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. No good.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
Smith off a pick from Hayward. And it's Smith penetrating. Number 7. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Number 51. Rebound by Smith.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for New York. The Knicks shooting 47% in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Here's Claver. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Claver's got his first points of the game.
How about his performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
The feed to Hayward. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Number 8. No good with the layup. Charlotte's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Number 33. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, his heart might be in Oklahoma City now, but growing up, Kevin Durant said he wanted to be, of all things, a Raptor. That's right, he was a Raptor fan. A lot of it, he said, was just wanting to be part of something new.
Now here's Durant. Goes up from the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball. Hornets trail by 3. And going back to Durant, I'm sure the Raptors
Would have loved to have had him. I got to be honest, I did not know he grew up a Raptors fan.
I had no idea. I'm guessing maybe he fell in love with Vince Carter at the dunk contest.
Maybe that was it, yeah. Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Gets it to go.
Without no defense, he didn't really need to do the double pump.
Charlotte shooting around 41% on the night. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. That's good. Hayward's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He said it's a separated shoulder, a very painful injury to say the least. Losing a player like him in the meat of the season is tough for any side, and their depth will be tested during this time frame.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
Incredible. It only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. And Durant, here we go. Gets it to go. Durant's got 8 points.
And one thing that Durant has made very clear in his young career is that he's going to be a factor in clutch situations. He wants the ball in his hands with the game on the line.
You know, he's got that lean, thin body and looks a little wispy and carefree out there. But underneath that jersey beats the heart and edge of, I think, a killer in terms of putting the ball in the basket. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now here is Smith. Number 33. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
The Knicks making a switch here. Harden's checked in. The Hornets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
You know, in the first, I thought he did a really good job of putting pressure on the defense and creating opportunities at the foul line for himself. Not as much here in the second.
Here is Harden. Dishes it to Westbrook. Off target from outside.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Now Hayward. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half ends in a close one.
Now, presented by Sprint.
All right, I hope you're enjoying this Wednesday of NBA action. Now let's get to the halftime report. An impressive start for the Knicks. The assist total indicative of their unselfish play, spreading that ball around. A nice first half turned in by Kevin Durant. He's got 8 points. He's been getting it done on both ends of the court. Look at the assists. Look at the rebounds. It's all adding up to a great first half. And on the Hornets side of things, they're managing to hang around. They've been aggressively attacking the rack, getting a lot of points right at the rim. Some terrific basketball from Michael Jordan. At the break, 16 points, and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. And we'll see you next time. The second half about to get underway in New York City. So long, and take
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 16 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, good numbers, and that's been important for his team. They needed some points. He's provided some easy ones at the foul line, so he's making an impact here.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
For 3, Westbrook. Here's Wood. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 8 points for him.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Hayward. Misses from close range. The Knicks leading by 4. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Smith with a screen on Jordan. Passes it to Wood. Smith on the wing. New York moving it around. Another miss by Westbrook.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Here's Russell. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 6.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Outside Westbrook. Durant defended by Hayward. And it's Durant missing.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Jordan. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And he's doing a great job at the charity stripe. It's easy to overlook, but those freebies can make the difference.
Durant for 3. That is good. Durant's got 11.
Man, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Here is Hayward, defended by Durant, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And the Hornets with possession here. Mobley, defended by Wood, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Westbrook. Back to Durant, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Hayward can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, really hard to try to compare Kevin Durant to somebody. I mean, it might come from who he says he modeled his game after. In an interview last season, he said that it was Larry Bird who shaped how he played growing up as a youngster.
One thing Durant shared in common with Bird, a deadly outside shot, even under pressure.
Yeah, I love his unflappable nature. Kevin Durant just seems unfazed during pressure times of the games, and I think even more so, he just enjoys it. He wants that pressure. He wants the ball in his hands.
New York leading by 6. Kicks it to Smith. That's the free fly. Gets it to go. Smith's got 13.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
The drive by Russell. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here is Hayward, defended by Durant, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Come on, Harden, let's go!
Harden with it. Westbrook passes to Wood. Cannot hit. 3-on-3. Mobley guarded by Harden. Backing down is Jordan. He passes to Hayward. Outside Russell. 3-pointer. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Westbrook missing.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough. That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in sight.
There's the dish to Harden. Smith. The pass to Wood. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And the Hornets making a change here. Pass to LaRusso. Backs him down. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out of the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here's Wood. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Smith. Both free throws good from Wood.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
The score now all even. He's got 6. Here is Durant. He's got 15. New York moving it around. Durant off a pick from Wood. Shoots from 12. And he nails the jumper. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about.
Here's Russell. And that misses. That would have put him up. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's blocked by LaRusso. And here they come. Russell passes to Bullock from the baseline. But he recovers it. Back to Russell. Pass to LaRusso for the lead. Vincent with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Speed. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to Russell.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Charlotte making a switch here. New York shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And Durant backing in. Speed defended by Bullock. Passes it to Vincent. Durant with a screen on Russell. Clock at 6. Outside Durant. Shot is blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
And the Hornets making a change here. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The pass to McDaniel for the lead. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Number 5, defended by Bullock. Here's Wood. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, his body control is what I noticed. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength, and he uses it every time down the court.
Russell, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Mobley, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Didn't he?
it was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Pass to Wood. He feeds it to Durant. Pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 1:46 left to play in the third. To the inside. Durant makes it off the glass. 15 points in the game.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Outside Russell from outside the arc. Shot is up. And New York the other way now. He dishes it to Durant. Fires for 3. Good. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Really showing some kind of killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Russell passes to McDaniel. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Tips it up. And it's Russell with the rebound. Charlotte shooting 47% from the field in the third. Pass to Bullock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first and then maybe a second possession.
Now here's Durant, defended by McDaniel. Vincent to pass to Durant. Clock at 4. 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Durant's got 22 points. The Hornets trail. Here's LaRusso. He's got 8. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Durant. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. 24 points for him. LaRusso can't get it to go. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The pass to Wood. Number 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 4. Russell passes to McDaniel. Back to Russell. Pass to LaRusso. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
LaRusso. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. No good on that. And the Hornets making a change here. And he sinks the second. The Knicks leading by 5. Harden outside. He passes to Vincent. Drains the three-pointer.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Back to Durant. Off the screen. The Hornets pull it in. Feeds it to Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Here's Vincent. Back to Durant. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. There's the screen. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. That one is off. Second free throw, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. He kicks to Harden. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Behind to stop the alley-oop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Mobley, covered by Smith. Hayward, and that one comes up a bit short. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for LaRusso. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. There's the pick. The drive by Jordan hits the bucket. Jordan's got 22 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Smith sets the pick for Harden. It's rebounded by Hayward. Hayward's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Mobley. Rejected by Vincent. The Knicks leading by 3. Floats one up. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Here's Vincent. Harden outside. Harden left side. Here's Vincent. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Actually, you gotta love to see that kind of range. He's been lighting it up from outside.
Jordan guarded by Harden. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
But guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Harden kicks to Durant. Three-pointer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. There's the feed to Hayward. Ball stolen. Here's Vincent. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's good from Vincent. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hayward kicks to Jordan. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And here is Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Durant. Here's the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Russell. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Here's Vincent. Dishes it to Durant. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 5th foul. Russell Westbrook in for the Knicks. The Hornets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, and really a nice pace to their offense.
Westbrook gets a screen from Smith. And Westbrook gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
The drive by Jordan. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He is so fast. I don't know how you stop him when he's coming right at you like that.
New York's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Down low. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. Hayward kicks to Russell to take the lead. Rebound by Smith. Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Durant, the pass to Wood. Harden. New York moving it around. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. And Durant, here we go. Harden can't hit. Wood. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wood. Hornets trail by 4. Now Hayward. Gives him the lead pass. Kicks to Russell. Pulls up on the elbow. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
The dish to Durant. Shot clock at 5. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. He feeds it to Jordan. Durant with the steal. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decide on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Durant off a pick from Wood. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. The shot no good.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Jordan with the bucket.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Durant for 3. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here is Hayward. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Jordan. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Huge points. That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Here is Hayward, defended by Durant. Backing down is Russell. To the paint. Here is Mobley. The shot no good. Smith with the defensive effort. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Just play smart, get a good shot, make sure it's a well-executed offensive possession.
29 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. They're both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
Russell kicks to Jordan. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He hushed them up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Charlotte calls timeout. They're losing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. I mean, just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here.
Here's Russell. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
It took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
No foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Perfect time to be perfect at the line. Now only a 3 can tie it.
From deep, Jordan. It's in! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
So Jordan has been fantastic.
New York calls timeout. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Durant, here we go. Outside, Russell for the win. Oh, he just went right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime to take the lead. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Russell's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Hornets. Harden kicks to Durant. That's good.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Jordan. Blocked. And Durant, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher. And you love the concentration. He gets hit and stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Back to Smith.
You have got to be kidding me.
Talk about taking things into your own hands.
You get an assist and a field goal for that? I mean, that was ridiculous.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by New York. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Westbrook. Here's Harden. And the bucket counts. He is on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Jordan, the pass to Russell. Back to Jordan. No good on the three. New York leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Russell dishes to Jordan. To end the run. Good on the jump shot. Jordan's got 44.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Harden outside. Outside Durant. It's Durant on the wing. Passes it to Wood. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 7 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
The Knicks with the lead. Westbrook kicks to Smith. He dishes it to Durant. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. It's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Jordan against Harden. Number 53 uses the glass to finish the layup.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. That's now 32 points for Kevin Durant.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Jordan with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Number 53. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And crucial that he converted those foul shots. They've got to continue to eat away at this lead.
Smith outside. Back to Westbrook. Harden up top. 6 to shoot. Count that one.
Well, it just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a good. Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT, and that's an intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quit in them.
And I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a new group in for the Knicks. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Number 33 trains it from downtown. We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. The Knicks making the switch here. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
And a draw from 3-point range. So it's New York picking up the win. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.